I'm an absolute mess right now. I've been having a migraine. It started yesterday. It's just a headache. Today it was throbbing pain. But like I'm sure a lot of parents and caregivers do, started to have a thought about what would happen if I didn't have my baby anymore. Whether she were killed or kidnapped or just gone. And at first I tried to stop thinking about it, because that's a terrible thought. Why would you be thinking about that? But I also know that a lot of times we tend to push away uncomfortable emotions. Like pain and loss and sadness and anger. And so I thought about it, and I don't know if this is healthy or not. I felt like it was, and I'm not done. I'm going to finish here. So what I did was I started to think about, what would I do? What would I do if my baby was no longer here? And I let myself feel that emotion. Because that's a scary thought. That's a terrible thought. It's a sad thought. And I am okay to feel that thought, to feel that emotion about that, because it is a scary, sad, and terrible thought. I am entitled to that emotion. So, what would I do? I would cry a lot. A ton. And I would push people away. And I would push Keith away. Even though I know he would need me just as much as I would need him. I would be in her room all the damn time. I would be cleaning her room. I would be reading her books. I would be making her bed, laying in her bed, cuddling her stuffed animals, breathing in her clothes, shampooing with her shampoo and conditioning with her conditioner, and washing with her body wash, and rebuying it once it ran out. And that's all I would ever use anymore. And I would be staring at everything in the house. Because there is absolutely nowhere she hasn't been and that her little fingers haven't touched. I would finish the crafts that we didn't get to finish. And I would beat myself up for not saying yes more, not doing more. I would wonder if I was a good parent because I didn't get to see the outcome. And despite everyone saying that they were there for me, I would still feel alone. I would know that I can't have her back. There would be no way to get her back. I would never see her in person again. I would never feel her again. I will never hear her in person again. Those are all terrible. Because she's not gone. And that's when we have to move on from that thought. Because it is just a thought. It's not real. My baby is in school. And we live in a very good neighborhood. The only school shooting that I know of was a threat, and it was not for an elementary school. My baby knows the names of her private parts. So it is very unlikely for a predator to come to her and molest her. She knows to scream her damn head off if a stranger comes to her. She knows all the safety precautions. She is surrounded by loved ones and amazing teachers and staff. She is protected. And our house is safe. There's no way, like, the way to the pond is closed. There is a fence. She cannot open the dang gate on her own. I can barely open it on my own. There's no way that, I'm not going to say that. There is almost no way that I'm going to lose my baby unless someone comes prying her out of my cold, dead hands. And that thought was just that. It was just a thought. It is a very sad, scary thought. And I have lived that thought. I felt the thought. I have sat with that emotion. And I've grieved it. And I may continue to grieve it because it's still a scary thought. I love my baby. But the important thing is that I know it's not going to happen. I hope this helps somebody. I'm gonna post this because for me, this was a breakthrough. And I hope it can be a breakthrough for somebody else. I love you.